Jim Butler. Age does not define experience, experience does. I have worked as frontline staff, manager, supervisor, director, tax preparer, board member, trained paramedic, farmhand, daycare, instructor, entrepreneur, times 3 right now. Consultant, senior fitness instructor, lifeguard, and I've also traveled around Canada. Cross-pollination is when you have different ideas. When you look at somebody doing something awesome, and you say, I'd like to do that too. I'm not interested in what the other regions are doing. I'm interested in what the rest of the world is doing. There's a lot of great ideas that are going to come from here. Age does not define experience, experience does. I'm a person who doesn't dig their heels into the ground. I'm an active listener. I'm a Toastmaster. I volunteer. I'm raising the next residents of Whitewater Region. 3 of them. While I'm running 3 businesses, doing daycare, and preparing for these speeches. So when we look at the growth and the worry becoming Muskoka, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. When we think about growth, we need to think about it as going slow and doing it the Whitewater way, not losing what we have. Learning from other towns, using our experience, because I don't know everything. I'm a lifelong learner. See me on Facebook Live.
Hi, Charlie Jackson. First question from Lana with regards to whether or not we're willing and able to welcome new residences, and in particular, people that are from, maybe not from this country or don't speak English as a first language. I think there was a presentation done by a company in Renfrew, and for the life of me, I can't remember the name, but there are resources out there, and certainly if there is an issue, and that is brought to Whitewater Region, we would definitely work with anybody that comes to Whitewater Region and make sure that they can live, play, and grow in Whitewater Region. Calvin Cycling, amalgamation administration up, the hiring frenzy. Now, that is a question that I know is on everybody's topic. Unfortunately, we have had a number of hires. A lot of them have been replacements of people that have left. A lot of them each year now, since recreation has come about, we've had to rehire some recreation. We had to advertise for that. We have to do that. We've only hired 2 new positions, and one being the recreation, Jordan DeRoche. That was a new position. And thankfully, he was in place. Within 2 weeks, he had to look after the emergency with flooding. So thankfully he was here because we needed somebody to take control of that. Now, in 2017, he had to look after recreation. So thankfully, again, he was here and that was his job. The other job that came about was the fire chief. Yes, there was a former volunteer, part-time fire chief and deputy fire chief. However, after the consultation, we realized that there was a number of work to be done and the resignations of the 2. Retirement of one, resignation of one. We had to hire a full-time fire chief. I struggled with that, but it was all within budget and no increase to the budget for that position.
Is this all right, Joe? As a new politician, there'll be a lot to learn, but I think one of the biggest thing to use is common sense. Listen to the people. The Whitewater people are the shareholders and the owners of this region. We need to listen to them. As a new politician, I do have some contacts. I have contacts in Parliament Hill. I have contacts at the Chiefs of Ontario. I know a lot of the local mayors in the surrounding area. Now for the gentleman's question about the taxes. Again, I think we need to use common sense before we do a lot of spending and raise the taxes. We need to look into our spending. Again, common sense. The arenas. The lady that mentioned about one big facility. There's just no way we can afford that. We're having trouble just affording 3 arenas. But they are the hubs of our community. My father's from Westmeath. He's passed away now, but that is their hub, their center. It's just not their arena. They use that hall. I saw the Peter Etche. They use the hall almost every night in the wintertime. So it's just not their arenas. I have a few suggestions on how to manage the rinks better, how to possibly book the ices. If you wanted to book the ice tonight or for tomorrow night, you would have to wait till tomorrow at 8:30. There's ways to change that around. As for the Whitewater Kings, it's great that we have them, but there's other ways we can do it. Is like Muskrat, they have to practice in Westmeath and Beachburg. It shouldn't be called the Cobden Kings. It should be called the Whitewater Kings. So they should support Whitewater. The boat launch, I agree with fees being charged, but also maybe we should look at stop dumping snow down at the lake with all the stuff in there. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to address the issue of development because that's what I'm running on. Growth, development, jobs for everyone. I don't often go into Ottawa because I work here in the municipality, but I had an early morning meeting last week and I was on the road at 6 o'clock or whatever, and the amount of traffic, and I'm talking the Queens line, not only Highway 17, of people driving in because I know they're going to work. I was just going to a meeting, a one-up thing, that most of those people were going to work in the city because there's not enough jobs here. That's what I want to do. I want young people to stay here. I want employment here. I don't apologize. I am for growth and development. I want to go to Renfrew County and make it easy for all the private landowners here to do what they want to do with their property. That's what I want to do. I can help you with that. I'm good at things, figuring things out. I did serve 6 years on municipal council in the old Ross Township, so I have a little bit of experience, but I can get things done and I can figure out how to do it, and I know that I can bring jobs and young people and do things for this area, and I ask for your support. Thank you.
Louise, on the issue of Muskrat Lake. Back in 2011, under the leadership of our previous mayor, Jim LeBeau, our council came together on a Saturday at Cobden Public School with experts. We got together and we talked about what we can do to fix Muskrat Lake. From that, a group of volunteers came together, the Muskrat Watershed Council. That's where we need to put our efforts. Support them financially, support them by volunteering for them. They're always looking for volunteers. Next is for Martin, the arenas. Those arenas, they're critical. They're the hub of the community. We have to become a little more experienced or how we can utilize them a little bit more, but they are our hubs. That Westwood community is, you're right, it's full all the time in the evenings. It is where the community gathers. So to me, it is invaluable. I would never, ever want to see one of those arenas go. I would sacrifice somewhere else before I would do that. Thank you.
I'm going to ask if I answer the personal question that continually throws its ugly head up to me. Can I do that and then start my 2 minutes? Thank you. I settled a lawsuit with the municipality of Whitewater Region. I went through the toughest, hardest time of my life over procedures not being followed and things that happened.
Welcome to my world.
Right on. And That is in the past, but I learned from that. And I guarantee you that no employee that ever leaves this township in the future will go through what I went through. Policies will be followed, and people will be given the proper answers, and they will get respect. That is a promise. That was the hardest point of my life. It's not fair to have it thrown in my face. That happened in 2010, and it had been thrown in my face as though I did something wrong for 8 years. And I hope that tonight, this can come to an end. This is totally unacceptable to be putting somebody through that. I, as your mayor, will not have it happen to anybody else. I learned from what I go through. Thank you. Now we'll start with the 2 minutes, and be lenient, would you? You don't like the bell interrupts me. Okay. 1, immigration. Immigration was a great thing, and that is now what we call expansion development. And we will do anything in this municipality to help people come in here. Because when I look around this room, I'd have to say everybody here comes from an immigrant at one time or another. But it's the most proud heritage we can have, and we support it. Development has allowed us to lower taxes in 2018. Because of development, we have lowered taxes. That's not what you've been told, that is the truth. We have a dog issue. 2 people should know, that are at this table should know all about that, because they would not spend the $20 to buy a dog food to follow the laws that are so important to them. And I can say that in all honesty because it was ridiculous, but this council put an end to that. And probably in the future, dog tags will be no part of this municipality. They'll be removed from the system. That is a big statement, and I mean that will likely happen. It is no advantage to us to have that. If somebody has their dog kill a sheep, they can go to that person and get paid by that person. And I also, I think it's just got time. Leadership of the past group of people, leadership in this municipality has been awesome. We have made some extremely good decisions, and those decisions have come to us from our staff who do the research. Our staff in the Whitewater region need to have a show of respect and not an abuse that they put up with during this campaign. Thank you.
The first question that was asked was new candidates explaining who they are. I had 34 years in the fire service, 28 of them as a chief or a deputy in one way or another. I also sat through amalgamation with 2 different councils. And I've also been to Toronto, I've also been to Gravenhurst. I've had a lot of experience with bylaws, purchasing, etc. I know what the rules are supposed to be followed. Second question, welcome wagon. For years I always wondered how come Whitewater never had a welcome wagon. Other areas have one for new people coming in, and I think it's a perfect opportunity to bring back some of our volunteer organizations, sometimes like seniors who can visit, make home visits and visit people, and our businesses coming in could advertise their businesses that they have in the area, because all you do is come to the farmer's market on a Saturday morning, and there's people here in business. You don't know they could be your neighbors. I met one lady, she called herself Sturgeon Mountain, and I thought, oh, that's close to home. I had no idea she was in business. As for the landfill 3 items, there is an extraordinary amount of garbage goes into our dump that shouldn't be there. I really, truly think we should have a dry shed where things can be put in. And then again, it comes to our volunteers. We need volunteers to run it. People in our dumps are too busy collecting money and landfilling and watching what's going on. And the third one was arenas, the 3 arenas that we have now, even though they're becoming aged, they are the hub of our community. And without them, we won't have a community. Thank you.
We just have another hour to the program. I'm just joking. So first I want to say that we are very grateful to all of the candidates who have come forward to serve our beautiful Whitewater region, and there are so many, so the decision for all of you is going to be a challenging one, I think. Just before the evening comes to a close, I'm going to invite Mary Moss to come up and share the procedures for voting so that there's no confusion about that, everyone will get out and vote.
Recently, most of you should have received in the mail the handouts on your chairs, and that explains all the procedures for voting. Also, in the past, if not already, by this weekend, you should have, or tomorrow, you should have received in the mail your voter information letter that would allow you to vote either online or by telephone. And if you have not received that information, it means that you potentially are not on the voters list. So if that's the case, if by tomorrow you haven't received information about electronic or telephone voting, if you choose to vote that way, you should check with either the help center or with the town office, so that once again that information is on this sheet. So the electronic voting and telephone voting is going to run from Friday the 12th of October until Monday the 22nd. There is no paper voting on election day, the official election day of October.